Kamusta, magandang umaga. It's me, Jeff, with Street Tagalog. I just want to thank each and one of you. I know I've had a couple of folks reach out to me asking me. I am a boomer. I'm a 63-year-old boomer, not your average 63-year-old. What was your desire to want to learn Tagalog, and why did it take you so long? Well, to be quite frank, and I'm gonna talk a little more about this, but I felt compelled to share. When as a kid, when my dad was in the Navy and my mother was a housewife, when we relocated to San Francisco actually in the Mission District, our parents wanted us to learn English. They wanted to assimilate. I know that they meant well, which is great. And quite frankly, when I grew up as a kid growing up in the Mission District, there was a sense of an identity crisis. A lot of my friends at the time, growing up in the Mission District in San Francisco, there were a lot of Latinos. So when I would go over to their houses after school, playing around, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, maybe 8, 10 years old, up until I was about in my teens. That's who I resonated with. I'd go over to their house. Their parents would cook some really great Mexican food or Latin food or whatever that may be. So there was always that feeling that, quite frankly, at one point in time, thought that I was more Latin than Filipino. But as I've gotten older, I started embracing my heritage. I think when I started hitting these milestones, milestone ages like 50, 60, 40, 50, 60, as you can tell, when I turned 50, I got me a tattoo, which was a dragon, a phoenix dragon. And the reason for that, it's because of the phoenix bird, the rebirth. That time when I turned 60, I wanted to get a tattoo from the legend herself, Whang-Od, right over here. And as a result, it's never too late to learn Tagalog. And the reason why I chose Street Tagalog is I tried to do it, textbook-wise and everything, but I just got bored, My attention span just drifted. So what I wanted to learn, especially that I have a YouTube channel, traveling, exploring the Philippines, I wanted to be able to speak everyday language, hence Street Tagalog, like, for example, what we've learned so far. So it's part, in a synopsis, why learn so late? And that's one of the reasons why my tagline is, you're never too late to learn. Keep on learning, keeps you going. So at any rate, I just wanted to thank you all once again for your beautiful comments. Maraming salamat. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. I got a lot of cool stuff. And if you're curious about some of my milestones, especially with Whang-Od, it's a great series. I actually hiked up the mountains, Buscalan, Kalinga. Anyways, catch it. I'll drop a comment, a link to my YouTube channel, so that you can take a look at that. And thank you so much for all of the support. Stay tuned for more. Until then, travel life. Boomer Jeff, Street Tagalog.